All right.
Want me to smack you around?
Yeah, smack me around. There we go.
Right,
now
cool.
I feel better. So Adam,
Hey, man.
we're all familiar with the kind of like general use cases with these AI tools these days. Things like summarizing content, creating content, maybe restructuring things, almost kind of like a super advanced customized Google search. I wanted to take a look at some more advanced use cases, some stuff with some more nuance, show you even more powerful things you can get done. And what we'll talk about you could do with any AI tool like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, but I wanted to kind of zoom into Fuel iX and specifically Fuel EX around some kind of core enterprise grade like employee experiences, things that can help you day to day as an employee.
Want me to show you
Yeah.
one of the things?
What have you been working on?
So in Fuel EX, you'll see that I've got like a couple of Copilots here of my work content marketing assistant that functions in a lot of the same ways I'm going to show you, but since it's got a lot of private data in it, I didn't want to show the world. Instead, I'm going to show you a Copilot that I made for my personal DIY and homesteading blog, thunderbirddisco.com. You'll see that I use like Claude here. Again, that's been like working for me, but if I ever want to switch it up, it's pretty easy to lift and shift. So I can show you like some of the settings here. There's the basic settings where you can name it, you can give it a description, system prompt. I think we're all like pretty familiar with the act as this, and here's some basic information that you should consider at the beginning of every single chat that we have.
All the time you end up having to give a lot of context what you're working on, and sometimes I try to bake that into just a kind of overall memory, but sometimes you want something different. So Copilots almost let you like segment or namespace the context and quickly change it around. That's awesome.
What's cool in Fuel is that then there's these advanced settings, right? So there's all these toggles that I can toggle on and off. I can have it create images. I can allow it to search the internet or not. Like sometimes I might not want it to search the internet for the most recent information. I want it to just like stick with what's in the knowledge base. You can upload files. You can have it do it. This is like advanced reasoning, timestamp it. I'm going to focus a little bit more on the image analysis portion. I found that to be super useful in a variety of ways. And at first I was just thinking of it in terms of like a photo and tell me what's it, but I've been using it more for analyzing like data dashboards.
Yeah,
and things like
you know,
that.
it's a cool way to think about that too is, you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Sometimes it's hard to type out everything you want. So it's almost like, just like working with a real person, giving them a visualization of what you're trying to do. That can sometimes say more than just you trying to type all this stuff out.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the knowledge base, this is like super helpful. I have a bunch of different files in here that I use to essentially train this Copilot on my writing style, the content that's already in my blog. And then I've started also updating it with chats that we've had that it doesn't retain context from chat to chat, right? So like you can essentially like take a chat, copy and paste it into a document, and then upload that into the knowledge base, and that serves as like the long-term memory of the Copilot.
The technical name for this is a RAG, and that used to be something that was kind of like a more advanced kind of nerd feature where you'd have to do some programming or some customization. But now having that just baked into the system where I can just upload files and it's that easy, that lives within the RAG now, that's freaking cool, right? This whole stuff just makes our lives easier.
It does. And then what's cool is there's this access and sharing thing, so I can keep this private just to me, like my blog stuff is just for me. There's restricted version where I can share it, like the content marketing assistant, I can share with the rest of the marketing team. And then the public version, I can share a Copilot with everyone at WillowTree.
Killer.